So our next program is also an exercise question which is to calculate the loan after some time with the given interest rate. So we are going to write a code which can calculate the loan amount we have to pay to the bank after the time period X. CLC, clear and close all. Now we are gonna need some variables. So our first variable is A, which is equals to input. Y is the total number of years. Also we need interest rates, so I equals input interest rate, and we also need another row variable, so C equals zeros 1 comma y. Why we created this variable? This is because we need something to put our value in. So C is our vector, which is 1 to y, and y will be our time because y stores the value of years. Then starting loop, our index is air equals to 1 is to y, and our code is a equals I into a, and we have another code which is C of years equals to a, and so what our code will do is it will run from point 1 to y, which will give letter, and then it will run code 1, which is to multiply interest rate with amount and store the result in variable a. In our last code, the value of a is saved in C variable according to that point. So we'll use plot C to show our result and run. And I want to see that what is our due amount in 3 years. So just go to the workspace and double click on C. This will show us at which point our amount is due. So the amount is $133 in the third year. Now we'll look into the background of this program. First, our variable which were set to ask us the amount, years and interest rate. Then we set a variable C with zeros from 1 to provided years. Then in loop, our index is year equals 1 to y, and y is equals to 5. That means our index year is 1 is to 5, or you can say 5 points when index is at 1 point. After that, it will go to our statement number 1, which is to multiply interest rate with our amount remaining. 1.1 multiplied by $100, the answer will be $110, which will store as a. Then comes our statement number 2, where we said that our a means which is $110 is equal to C years, or you can say C of index. That means when our index is at point 1, which it is, then our C variable will store value of A in the point of C. Then it will move to the next point, which is 2, then code 1, and here the value of A is $110, which will multiply by our interest rate again. Now this statement will give us the result of $121, stored as A, and after that the code 2 which says to put the value of A $121 in the point 2 of variable C, and so on. I hope you understand how to use for loop. In the next video I'll talk about if loop.